Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of what I'm referring to as Byte Azure, which is a series of short videos explaining one or more concepts within Microsoft Cloud. This edition we're going to be looking at self-service password reset. So this is to enable users in your organization to reset their passwords without having to call through to a help desk or any other process to get that configured. So to do that, we need to pop into Azure and go to the Azure Active Directory blade, and then down here on the left hand side, if we scroll down, we've got this option that says password reset. So if we log into there, what we'll see at the moment is the first thing that comes up is this service password reset and whether it's enabled or not. Now we've got two options here, or three options technically, because we can leave it at none. We can put selected, which means that we can then select individual users and groups that is applicable for this or that we want to enable it for, or we can select all. So in this instance, I'm going to go and select all, and then I'm going to save that. And in effect, that has now been configured. But there's a few other options that we may want to look at. So we've got authentication methods here. And this gives us the options of what authentication methods we want the users who are resetting their password to configure. And we've got the option to say, okay, is it one of these? Is it two of these? And then we can select the options. So I'm just going to leave it actually at the mobile phone option for this one and just leave it at the one. Now I'm going to save that and move on. Okay, we need to register users when they sign in. Default is yes, I'm going to leave that as it is. Notifications, so do we notify users when they get their password reset? So again, that's nice to have as yes, and you'll get an email saying that, hey, someone reset your password, which is always useful to know if perhaps your account has been compromised. The option to customize it, but I'm not going to go too much into that, but it's basically just to provide a URL to your help desk. On-premises integration, which I can't walk through in here because my Azure AD tenant is not connected to an on-premises environment. Last two are audit logs and usage and insights, but I'm not going to go into those. So password reset has been configured. Okay, now to test this out, we need to go into a new browser session. I'm just going to open up a completely different browser, just so we don't have any issues with session cookies, etc. I'm going to go into just the Azure portal to log in, but in theory, this could be anything that's being secured with Azure AD. Click on the sign in option. I'm going to select this user here, and I'm going to pretend that I forgot my password. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to enter in the captcha. And here's where I'm going to get the option to either send me an SMS to the number that I've registered, or I can get a call coming into the phone. But I'm just going to select the number. That will then send me an SMS message, which I've just got, which is, and remember to click back into the box. Click on next. Now we've got the option to put in a password here. Okay, so that password has been changed. Obviously, I don't want to save it in there. Now I can click on this button here just to go back to the login page, select the right account, get rid of that password. Select the new password that I've entered. Again, I don't really want to save it. And there we go, logged into the Azure portal with that account, and that is that. So that was setting up self-service password reset within Azure AD. Thank you very much for watching that, and any comments, questions, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, please feel free to subscribe or to like this video. Thank you very much.